I think that's it. Trying to do a video on this new bad boy I just picked up because my iPad is 5,000 years old. The Tabs Lite S6. And it's really a cool piece. I got the rose gold because I like rose gold. You know what I mean? It is what it is. It ain't pink, it's rose gold. Anyway, package containing the Galaxy Tab S6 Lite, 10.4 inch screen, S Pen. We got a wall charger, wall USB charger. No, I didn't get that, or did I? Maybe I did. USA to US BC cable, quick start guide, and Samsung terms and conditions. So basically, what I did was I just automatically just grabbed I don't even know what model this is. I grabbed this joint. What's going on? Richard Capital, aka Rick the Roller. What's going on, brother? Yeah, so I got this, man. I'm not really a phone guy. I'm not gonna spend $1,000 on the phone. I got my homie said he spent like $1,200 for a phone. That's ridiculous. Not him. What's going on, Big Gap? Big Gap's in the house. So I said, well, let me try doing a video on this bad boy right here. And there's the camera. I gotta get used to looking at the camera because when I'm acting, you don't look at the camera. So I'm so used to not looking at the camera because I can look at myself here, looking at you guys. But if I look this way, don't look at the camera, then I get fired because I should not be reading the script. Like, it's probably like this. Man, are you kidding me? What is your problem? Because you come over here, you jump in my face talking about you want my juice, dog, but you're not going to get my juice. I'm telling you right now, if you don't jump up out my face, man, we're gonna have a freaking issue, man. You understand? Alrighty then. Have a great day. Okay, so that's me acting. But wait a minute. Now, if you're acting, they got the camera sitting at you, and you're supposed to be, you be like, yeah, man, I'm telling you, dog, stay out of my juice, man. Stay out my cage. I told you, look, I let you come over here, man, to like, smell, and then you pocketing bottles, dog. Now, because I'm doing a video with you guys, I'm supposed to look at the camera. But if I'm acting, I don't look at the camera. All right, whatever, man. Anyway, I tethered these two together, dropped all my info out of this one, and then I grabbed this joint, this A21, I think this is a A7 or something, and grabbed all my data out of there and put it all on this tab. Now, this bad boy comes with an internal memory of 128 gig, all right? I just ordered another 256 gig card to put in there. Now, I can't show you the pad because I'm using the pad, the dog gonna do the video, right? But you get this little pen thing, it's in the box right here. And I just ordered my case. The case should be here today sometime. You got a little pen so you push out the SD card slot so you can put the SD card in there. So, like I said, I'm putting a bigger SD card in here. Man, I had my Apple iPad for like since 2010. I think it's almost, and it's still working. It's just that the battery sometimes jack up, and it seems like it doesn't want to charge. But then when it charges, the battery icon coming up, but it's 100% charge. Got to cut it off 3 times, and all of a sudden, so probably the battery is going dead. And it seems though most of the time, if it's not plugged in, it's not going to work. Now, Apple computers are good for that because once the battery is dead, you got to always have it plugged in. If you got it plugged in, you ain't got to worry about it. If it's not plugged in, then bam, you're going to go dead. Holla at your boy. I got a computer sitting back there right now. That joint is good for like 10 minutes. Why did this joint continuously playing, man? The music's supposed to continuously be playing, and it's not continuously playing. Because I don't have any kind of app that's going to keep the music playing. So I'm a DJ for y'all. Why you keep looking over here? Because I'm looking at myself on the screen right here. Like I'm pointing at myself right here. But the camera's actually right here. I'm not used to doing something on something this big, you know what I mean? This is a bigger piece. It's 10 point. Using on here is easy for me to be able to think that I'm looking at y'all, whatever. Let's get to the doggone juice, man. S10 Tab Lite. Pretty cool piece, man. Getting used to it. Let's see how it works. When I get the case and everything. All right, so now let's talk about these juice sauces. And I wish I can put that on repeat because that's the track right there. That's the track everybody loves. That's what you wanna. That's what you, more funk, more flow. That's what you wanna. Tell me what you wanna. Let me see if I can do something here. Nope, that ain't doing that. Oh, that's for something else. Okay. Let me see. All right, I'm just playing it without it being in iTunes. I don't know why I don't have all my music in freaking iTunes. I don't know why. All right. The name of the juice is called Star. I bought this juice online. What's the name of that spot, man, that you can buy everything, man? I forgot what it's called. It'll be a nice app, man. Well, it was a nice app. So I saw this and I looked it up. I saw somebody selling this Metallica bundle sprayed, of course. No doubt about it, baby. No doubt. You gotta make sure it lasts at least 24 hours. Because you know you're going to be up 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? Holla at your boy. Al-Jazeera Star. Okay, musky, oud, and powdery. The actual notes in this fragrance will be musk, mandarin orange, patchouli, rose, and jasmine. So basically it's a rose oud fragrance, okay? Okay, you get the powdery. And I will say, after I read the notes, after I saw the person was selling it, Macari is the app. M-E-C-A-R-I. So I'm like, all right, and the price is nice, man, because I looked up how much this joint actually costs right now. This is 60 mil. $222.95. $222.95. I ain't pay that. I ain't paid close to that. Not even close. So let's go to eBay and look at the sold listings. We got Onyx 193. I don't have Onyx. So it's not even showing Star because you probably can't find Star. And there's another thing. Ain't nobody got it. Ain't nobody bad like me. Yeah, ain't nobody got this juice. It's not even on eBay. Star. Top is gold, but it's plastic. Solid bottle though. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want. Download that album, man. Download that album, dog. Stop playing yourself. Y'all fronting on my music, man. That's part of this title, too. Download some of my songs, man. That's what you want. That's from the album Two-Faced It. Download that thing, man. Stop playing. And download some other albums, too. You know what I mean? That Backlash, tracks from the Library of Flow. Let's see. A couple other albums up there. Real Deep Cool, the Select Collection, and Experiences. Download them joints, man. Support your brother, man. Y'all keep saying y'all support me. Y'all ain't download a song. Y'all ain't probably never download a song. Y'all always hear when they holler at me, yo, it's a ride, blah, blah, blah. Ain't none of y'all download a song. Guarantee you didn't. I guarantee you didn't. But you're still my people. Y'all just don't support me when it comes to my music. I don't know why. I listen to all that hippity hoppity, and then y'all listen to that, but you won't listen to some music I put together. Really? That's how we doing it? All right, cool. No more videos for y'all. Done. You're cut. Unless you send me a picture of you downloading some of my music, man. Stop playing me, dog. Let me go like this way. If I go this way, it's kind of like I'm looking at y'all a little bit. No, I'm not. Still same thing. Still same thing. What's up, Kyle T. Moore? Have you downloaded one of my albums or downloaded a song from RaJuR D. Cool? Have any of you downloaded a song? You ain't gonna ask me because you didn't. All right, so back to the fragrance. I like it. There's another rose oud. I have a lot of rose oud fragrances, and it doesn't smell like any rose oud fragrances. You know, but this is Al-Jazeera, so. And this is RD Perfume. Haute Perfumerie, and this is made in France. So though it says Al-Jazeera, it is made in Francais. You download it? I know Kyle probably bought something. I know C-Money ain't bought an album. C-Money ain't download a song. He ain't download an album. Neither did Big Gap or friggin' Rick the Ruler. They ain't download nothing. That's all right, though. That's all right. Y'all supposed to be my boys, man. Y'all won't even spend 99 cents on me, man. That's messed up, man. Messed up giving y'all this content, man. What's up, Raj? Everyone in the chat. What's poppin', homeboy? You supposed to be coming over here and picking up something, right? Yeah, come on, bro. I got going late today. I'm on vacation next week, though, so I'll be here until, we don't want to hear that again. Never mind. I'm trying to find another song in here. Real rap raw.
People don't know, man. It's crazy doing this CD.
Nah, man, I don't want to hear that song. I want to hear this joint right here. Raj, 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 boink, boink, boink. Drum beat in my mouth. Boink. Anyway, Al Jazeera Star. Made in Francais. You can't get it. There's no way around. I've looked it up to make sure y'all couldn't get it. That's why I bought it. I like to buy stuff people can't buy, man. That's the thing about me. Y'all don't understand. Collecting fragrances, being a collector is one thing. To collect it to wear it is another thing. I collect because I try to collect things that I know a lot of people don't have. And it's good. So if you spending $400, $500, $600 on juices, like my man Rich, we putting that money in. But you know, I can go buy that just like you can buy it. You know what I mean? Even though you like it, I understand. I'm just saying, I'm not tripping on it. What I'm saying is, but me, I'm at the collector stage. I try to buy stuff that people can't buy. Even my guns. I try to buy firearms that are no longer made anymore that I can pick up. I'm a collector, man. That's what I do, man. I do collecting, man. It used to be guitars and basses too, but I don't care about guitars and basses no more. I don't care about that. Juices, I do. Let me show you a bottle I have I know none of y'all have. Let me go get it for you. Guarantee you don't have this. So, I'm here to inspire. You know, I've always been here to inspire people, man, to do things differently. Don't be the same. And again, buying juices is fine, man. Y'all know, Eric got 5,000 fragrances. What's he got? Rich got fragrances. He said he got like 5 boxes. He just ride around with. He ain't look at them yet. I got that. But does anybody have this? You don't have it. You don't have it. You can't even find this. And the reason you can't find this, like this is $200 and some odd and you can't find it. If you did find it, you might find it. You might find it, but ain't no guarantee you gon' find it. So here we go right here. All right, I did find this. You can buy this from Kuwait for $222.95. Free shipping, start. And it's the only one that's on eBay. Look somewhere else, see if you can find it. Now I want you to find this. Find this. Let me look it up for you. All right, this is called, and man, the writing is so freaking small. I gotta go get my grandpa back. All right. Again, I told y'all how I roll. I roll on quality, quantity, and rare. I like a juice that's rare. I mean, I ain't gonna say everything I have in here is not rare. I got a lot of stuff that everybody can buy. But I like rare stuff. This is Lubitel Bahrain. I think it's, let me just put it in Bahrain. Maybe I can get it there. All right, here you go. Here you go right here. Bam, Lubitel Bahrain. Yeah, man, Kuwait, dog. You gotta get this from Kuwait. Or you just gotta wait till it get here. So you can Kuwait or you can wait till it get here. I'm not sure. This is called Lubitel Bahrain Asharali. Okay? Chords for this fragrances. Woody, aromatic, warm, spicy, sweet, patchouli, amber, earthy, powdery, tobacco, and balsamic. That's what this is. Look at this. Who has this? Who you know that has this besides me? Zero body. Now look at your collection and see what you have in your collection nobody has. You got to change the game. You can buy all the beautiful juices you want. And I know you guys are juice collectors. And I got that. You spend money. Sometimes you buy frugally. Sometimes you spend, you put the money up. But are you buying something nobody else has? Nobody has this. Tobacco, rum, pine, artemisia, fruity notes, bergamot, rose, cypriol oil, and that's just the top. And it smells good, by the way. You know, oh, how does it smell? I rarely wear it. I'm scared to wear it. Bottle's pure heavy. I'm just going to put a little bit here. Are you kidding me? I'm not going to give you the notes and tell you right there. Tobacco, rum, pine, artemisia, fruity notes, bergamot, rose, and cypriot oil on the top. Middle notes, patchouli, lavender, tonka bean, artemisia, rose, jasmine, gardenia, lily of the valley. Base notes, sandalwood, patchouli, amber, tonka bean, oak moss, musk, and vetiver. All of it. All of it. So, I and a few people, we have 3 reviews on this fragrance. Now, here's this one guy. His name is, and he's accredited, he's been here for a while, Alameo. He says, smells like candy. And not some girly junk either. I like it. Top shelf. If I want sweet, I will reach for this. I'll just check out my review on YouTube. So you can check out my review on YouTube, not this one. Here we go. Now we have young, and somebody said something not so good about him. I'm gonna read that too. I ain't gonna go down like that. Very nice EDP. Yes, it is a perfume. But a bit disappointing in the longevity and sillage. It's a unisex perfume, and it does great work on me. But after it dries down, the opening is quite masculine with bergamot, tobacco, and woodiness. Okay, I can agree with that. When the amber comes through and the patchouli, it gets more interesting. Don't really get the floral sense though. Mostly is woody, warm, and bit sweet. I'm going to keep using it as I like all the different types of perfumes, but to my recollection, it's better for men than women. She likes the presentation, she likes the box, and it's a beautiful bottle. Now, I've had juices that I never want to sell, like Andy Warhol. I should have never sold an Andy Warhol joint, but I did, man. It was a 50 mil. I sold it, man. I was kind of getting into some guitars and stuff, so I sold to buy guitars and things like that. Had a couple others. My Coach, I finally sold a Coach. So there's a lot of bad boys I have. I want you guys who are here right now to be special. Be a leader, not a follower. Stay away from the foolishness. Keep it heavenly, of course, and I forgot the last one. Be different, man. Be different. Because in this game of spending your money to something that's going to end up being empty one day, maybe in your lifetime, we hope so, and you'll be stuck with a bottle that you can't even get no money for. I can empty this out and still get loot. I'm trying to tell you. Spend your money wisely. We're getting older. We don't have money to waste. This economy doesn't give us money to waste. Now, again, for perfumes, you can't always sell them. Just like you sell a brand new pair of shoes that you probably never wore. You can sell a brand new jacket that you never wore. I got stuff I've never worn. I got shoes I never worn whatsoever. My Yannis, I got stuff I never worn. You see what I'm saying? No doubt, Jay legit, no doubt. You know what I mean? I should have kept mine. But when it comes down to it, when you talk about money, like what you pay for the bottle, of course, you say, okay, I took 2 sprays out of it, I don't like it. Well, you got 2 things you get ready to lose. It's just like a car. Once you take it off and you crack it, bam, you done lost money. The value is done once you crack the box, right? Once you sprayed it, okay, I don't care whether you sprayed 1/10 of a mil or whether you sprayed 2 mil. When somebody go to buy it, the first thing they're going to say is, I can get that discount someplace else. And the first thing you want to say is, well, go buy it from there. But you're trying to get some money back because the reality of it is you bought it and now you might not even like it no more. I know guys who bought high-end fragrances, and I ain't going to say any names, because they bought it really just for the review. And then once they got done doing review, they sold it. Or they might have got it as a sample, or they might have got it as a gift and whatsoever, and they played it like they bought it, but they really didn't buy it. And then they end up selling it. So there's a lot of that. But for me, I'm not into losing money like that. Like my guitars, I took a loss on some guitars, but there's some guitars I sold that I made money from because I made a good deal from the start. So if I bought this for $50 and it's currently selling for $222, and basically it has, how much it has in it? I can't even see the bottle, so it's dark, which is a good thing, right? Keep our juices fresh. Let's say I had half in there. So I would say, look, Black Star, you can find it $222. You can get it from Kuwait. You know it's a good juice. I'm telling you what the notes is. Nobody's saying anything bad about it. It's popping. I only have it that you know of. You don't know anybody that have this juice. What is it worth to you? Well, Rod, I give you 100. Now, at this particular point, I can tell you, sure, give me 100. I took 100. I mean, I know how much I paid for it. I ain't gonna front, but I'm trying to make a point. This bottle will get me more than I paid for it because I bought it wisely. If you're buying a bottle retail, such as Burnt Remedy from Broken Anatomy, and you bought this retail, beautiful top, heavy top, Bumbo got a brain on top of it, heavy top. If you bought this retail, which is $160, and now I want to sell this now, right? All right, it's cool, but I don't really like it. I sprayed it out, and this all test. I just really was trying to get to like it, but I really don't dig it, right? So now I want to sell it. So now I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go find where the retail is on it, right? I'm just trying to tell you how to really collect fragrances. All right, so we're gonna go Burnt Remedy. Okay, we got it. And here. Now, what's gonna happen with this is you're just gonna look at it. Usually you have like eBay link or Amazon link. So we go eBay. It's probably not on eBay. Or it might be. Who knows? It's kind of a new house. Can't really see anybody really getting rid of it already. So no, I tapped it on eBay and it went right to fragrance.net. As y'all know, it always does that most of the time, right? So then, all right, cool. We don't find it there. So let's go back, please. Can we go back? Can we go back? No, can't go back because you still got to finish loading, trying to get me to buy something from freaking fragrance.net. Anyway. All right, so let's get to the point because now all of a sudden I'm locked into some old foolishness with fragrance.net. All right, and if I was to go to Amazon, Amazon probably don't have it either. It just says might have it. It doesn't have it. Not even close. You got to go to Perfumology and get this. So, 160 of Perfumology. All right, Rod, just a little bit more than half. You done sprayed it. I like it. I got a sample. I like it. You don't like it no more? Pay 160. I give you 100. Now, that's fair. That would be fair. But you know how some juices are? They ain't going to just look it up. They're going to see somebody selling it cheap or wholesale in somebody's wholesale shop or whatever. And they're going to offer you that. As to where I would say, and you would say, just go buy it from there then. My point is, gentlemen, stop buying juices for the ballership. Stop buying juices because it just smells good. Stop buying juices because you just want to have a lot of juices. Buy them because they mean something, because they stand for something for you. Don't buy them because, I can say I got this because, it pays $500. I got that. Look at me, got it. But see, one day your $500 is going to be worth nothing because it's all going to be gone. It's juice. It's material. You didn't make it. You didn't develop it. You didn't design it. You don't have no stock in the company. So you get nothing back from this bottle except what you sprayed out of it. And then you get to keep the bottle. Now, that's a nice bottle. If I empty this out, I still would keep the bottle because it's a nice bottle. Real nice bottle. I would keep it. But again, as you get older and you get wiser, you start to realize how you spend your money and how to invest your money in things that are pleasurable to you, right? Like for me, I had 1,000 guitars. I don't have 1,000 guitars anymore. But when I had them, I did a whole bunch of YouTube videos to show that I had it. I played it. I experienced it. It's almost like a woman sometimes. I hate to say it, but you play it. You see that? All of a sudden it's like, I don't really like you no more. And then you break up. It's like that. Spray it out. Bam. Gotta get wiser when it comes to spending your money. Take your money, instead of putting $500 in a fragrance or whatever, try to buy some silver, buy some gold. Now, silver and gold ain't doing too well right now. So now you want to buy it in the dip. So you take your $500, buy you 2 10s and a 5. You know what I mean? $500, I'll buy 2 10s and a 5 right now. 2 10s and a 5 will be about $500, right? 2 10s and a 5. That silver always going to be worth something. And if the economy crash, which it is, and it will, maybe not in our lifetime, but it will. If it crashes in my lifetime, silver, precious metals automatically shoot up to enormous prices. So they stocks. But y'all see what happened to Bitcoin? What happened to Bitcoin? Everybody bragging. Yeah, man, I got 5,000 Bitcoin. Yeah, I got 21,000 Bitcoins. $60,000 is the highest Bitcoin price was. Let's see the price of Bitcoin Bitcoin now. Now remember, just a year ago, I can go back one day and see that it lost $735, right? That's one day. Let's expand the calendar to last year. So we'll go 1 year. 1 year ago, this bad boy reached as high as $66,938. That was last year. Everybody balling. Shit, dog. Balling. I got Bitcoin. It's worth almost $67,000. Look at me. I'm balling. Here's my coin right here. I'm balling. $18,415. Shall we turn on the Samsung A21 calculator? 1 year ago, 1 year, highest price was, I said 68, right? Oh, yeah, 68,000. Hey, man, look, I'm trying to keep it down, Jake. I'm trying to keep it down, man. Actually, I gained 3 more pounds, man. I'm kind of carb up so I can get some muscle in this joint, man. It ain't working. All right, so 67,582. This for y'all Bitcoin ballers. All right? Minus, let's go to today. And the price is 18,18415. That means 50,000, we'll make $49,000. $49,000 just vaporized up in the air. $49,000. And all the Bitcoin ballers are now broke again. And I mean really broke. Be surprised how many people out there committing crimes. There might be people who actually have Bitcoin. People sticking up people might be Bitcoin people. You might think they honest. You might think they thugs, gangsters, whatsoever. Might be people who just own Bitcoin. Yeah. So, Bitcoin is not a collector piece. It was the only time that the governments were going to find out how to regulate it, like they regulate COMEX, regulates gold and silver. You know, the COMEX does that. They do the price. They shake it up and down. They boys get a piece, but they don't want to make us too suspicious. When I bought most of my silver, it was $26 an ounce. Now, it's freaking 18, right? Cool. That's what we do. It is what it is. But you lose money. My man said buy some XRP, XLM, and XDC. Okay. That's fine. And that's good. If that's what you into. I'm into stocks that are, I'm into stocks that are just safe. All right. So I can go to, and I don't have $1 zillion in stocks. I can go to my Charles Schwab account, right? And I did fractional buying. So now we talk about stock, right? So I did fractional buying. So let me log in. And I'll tell you some of the stocks I bought fractionally. Okay? Hold on a second. Now, these bad boys have not lost much money at all. If any. Money. Try this again. Okay. Now, this is my Charles Schwab account. Okay? This is my Schwabby. My Charles Schwabby, right? So let's see what I have. I'm actually plus $3.93. So let's see what I have in my account. So I got a weird, man, how to navigate my way around these joints, positions. Okay, so I have some A-Mark precious metals. I'm a precious metal guy. So I got A-Mark, because I used to have an A-Mark 10-ounce silver, but I sold it. I got Advanced Micro Devices, got some of that. Got some Google. Got a little bit of Amazon. Got some AIG. Ooh, AIG is popping. AIG is popping right now. Got me some Apple. Got me some Archer, Daniel Midland. Got some Bath and Body Works. A little bit of Bath and Body Works. Got a little bit of that. Got some BlackRock. My BlackRock is blowing up, yo. My BlackRock is ridiculous right now. Got some ConAgra brands, because as much as I don't like the company, people gonna need corn and wheat. Got some MetLife, Microsoft, Morgan Stanley, got some Nike, got some Pfizer. Yeah, them criminal crooks, they all going to burn. Not in hell, because I'm not getting down like that. They're just going to burn and they desire to get hookers. Because that's what they're doing. They're taking money and buying hookers. I got some PNC, because that's what I bank with. And I have some Tesla. That's what I have in my Charles Schwab account. Okay? So now we'll exit our Charles Schwab. Sign out there, log out. And now I'll go to my E-Trade account. So let's see what I have in E-Trade. I gave some good stocks. I'm trying to give you some Trump advice. You guys don't like Trump. Y'all crazy. Trump made me money. Y'all rather hate somebody that can enrich you than to freaking love this guy who got mansions and you still broke. And I mean you broke compared to him. Because he stole all his money with mansions. This dude's a president, didn't have a dime, he didn't have a pot to piss in, became president, now he got 3 mansions. Y'all voted for it though. All right, next, let's go. And in fact, he got the mansions so people can control them. That's why he got the mansions. You got a chance to change your mind, though, in November, okay? You got a chance to change your mind, get your life. All right. So what I have in my E-Trade account, I have some APG, right? And I'll try to tell you what that is. Okay, Amplitech Group Incorporated. They do like microchips and stuff like that, right? Now I got some FANU. And FANU, if I'm not mistaken, FANU is my joint of the FANU Corporation. That has something to do with silver as well, if I'm not mistaken. I got some FSN. That's definitely mining stock. That's Fonseca Mining. So that's a silver mining company. They do silver and gold, but the mining company, they kind of down a little bit here. I got some Hydro. I got some HYDR. And the reason I got the global for the Hydro is because BMW and China are coming together to make a hydrogen car that's definitely going to outdo all this lithium. Because the problem with lithium cars is these climate change, woke people who don't care about you, they're not going to have Teslas. Don't even lie. Don't even worry about it. The problem with the Tesla car is once the battery runs out, you got this big lithium battery that you just can't do anything with. It's like having nuclear radiation fuel rods, right? You can bury them under the sea and kill everybody. If they crack open, the poison, fish die. Bury them in water and these things and these cement joints like over in China and over in Russia and put them in these big cement, fuel rods full of radiation. Try to get rid. Well, lithium, the same thing. You can't reuse lithium. Because if you could, that would be the next stock to buy. Somebody who's found a way to reuse lithium. The batteries that we buy, lithium batteries, like in our watches and whatsoever, them joints are not recyclable. Once you use them, you got to get rid of them. You got to dispose of them. Hopefully properly. All right? So you want to look for a stock that's going to change the way that these woke people with this climate change has only went up 1 degree since the 2 billionth year ago. But they got y'all tricked and fooled. You voted for it. But anyway, you got to find a company that's going to be able to somehow reuse lithium. That's the case. Other than that, all of these dream cars that they want you to buy, which you're not going to be able to afford. Nobody in the hood going to be able to afford a Tesla. You got people who live in the hood. Don't act like you don't. Most of your family live in the hood. Some of y'all have made it out, and then you got a little money. But most of your family live in the hood. You got cousins, aunts, uncles that live in the hood. They ain't going to buy a Tesla. What they going to be riding? On the freaking motorized bikes? I guess so. Other than that, you ain't got no Tesla money. So stop playing yourself. It ain't going to work that way. BMW is about to try something new with freaking, I think it's either Toyota or somebody. They're trying to find something new, man. Get this hydrogen joint. You put hydrogen, like if you buy a BMW, you got hydrogen in your tires when you first buy it. Now, they say that you come back, you put some more hydrogen in them. But nah, man, nobody put no hydrogen and oxide and oxide in the freaking tires. Let all that crap out and put some really air in there. You know, because they tell you, yeah, we got the green tips on the stems to let you know we got some hydrogen in the joint. But you don't want no hydrogen. Out of here, man. So, that's my E-Trade account, and that was my Charles Schwab account that I had stock in. So I got stock. I got silver. I have firearms. I have things that I know that when the crap hits the fan, I'm going to be able to sell and I'm going to be able to be enriched. Not because I want to be enriched and take advantage of everybody else who wasn't prepared. Another reason why you're not prepared. Now, Rich is prepared. I saw Rich got a couple of these. Rich got a couple of these. Because he probably keep them in his truck. But that's what he do. He a player, truck a layer. Right? And I got to get ready to go. I got to go shopping for some cat food, some water, and some other stuff because I'm working late tonight. These right here are electric batteries that can hook up to solar power, my solar panels. So I mean, no matter what, if they ever turn the lights out, your boy gonna have power. So instead of buying fragrances, maybe you want to spend about $2,000. You can get these pretty cheap. I've got mine on sale, but a good one will cost you about maybe $1,000 to $100. Get you some of these for your family. So when the lights are out, you ain't trying to burn no candles and suffocate yourself with freaking candle smoke and all other stuff. Buy stuff that's gonna help you get through turmoil. Stop buying stuff. You can't spray juices when the lights out because ain't nobody looking at you and you don't care how you smell when you're trying to find something to eat in your house. And you can't even refrigerate what you got. If you had something in the house, if you don't have no electric, how are you going to freaking cool? I got a portable refrigerator over there that hooks up to my power joints. About survival. It's cute and everything buying fragrances. Look, I'm not gonna stop buying fragrances. In fact, I'm waiting for Near to get my joint in from my man Black Rock or whatever that joint is. You know what I mean? My man Tomlinson. Can't wait till that get in. I'm grabbing that. I'm getting that. Yeah, right. You just spent $500 on some boots. That's right. But them boots right there, if the crap hits the fan, let's go get these boots. I'm just trying to keep y'all posted. And I want y'all to stay posted up. Now, the thing about these boots are fire. These boots are straight fire, right? When I wear these, man, must be like, yo, them joints are fire. These are Mary's. That's what these are. These are Mary's. You can look them up and you'll see how much they cost, right? So why would you spend that much? Well, right now it's for the fashion. I'm in the fashion, I'm in the modeling, I'm in the, doing stuff like that. So if I need to take a wardrobe to somewhere for a fashion audition, I'm taking my high-end stuff. And I'm going modeling. And I'm walking in them freaking boots. But if the crap at the fan and it's wintertime, I need to really get through some freaking snow, dog. Yeah, we get some fucking snow. We get through snow, dog, with them. But I got like 5 other pair of freaking boots like you may have. My point is, I bought those for the style. I bought them because I got a good price for them. And I bought them because them bad boys are good for snow. If the snow gets bad. I can show you a myriad of other things I have being a survivalist. I can show you my back camp bag that I have that has, suture kits in it and stuff like that and axes. Did I buy the axe? I don't know did I buy the axe? Somebody bought the axe. This is the last thing I'm show y'all them be out. I'm just trying to make a point. Even though we were talking about fragrances and we talking about my music and we're talking about the iPad, which will really come in handy because I can charge my iPad because I got battery power. This is my bug out bag. This has stuff in it that I'm gonna need. So, if something goes down while I'm up here in this place, I got butane. Gotta have butane. Because I have burners. So I might need to cook. You got some butane in there. What I got in here? Got some repair kits. Got some joints you put over the top of you to keep you dry. Got some knee joints. And see, I didn't buy just one because I'm gonna grab my bestest friend or friends, 2. You don't want to have too many friends following you around because they start trying to take your stuff. I get my bestest female friends who's gonna need me, and I got enough for 3 people in this bag. If I need to suture myself, or I got some fire start cubes, so I got to start some fires. Also have a tent that pretty much stays in my car. I have a tent, and I also have a 30 below zero. I think it's down to 30 degrees sleeping bag. I got that too. See, what I'm trying to show you guys is that it's time to start being prepared all the way around the board. Because I even got COVID kits. They probably ain't worth nothing anymore. Probably can't use no more. But I got COVID kits as well. So, test myself for COVID. While I'm out in the cold in the vid. Right here is my sleeping bag. Got a nice price for it. Slumberjack. My Slumberjack sleeping bag. Put 2 people in here. 2 people get in the sleeping bag. We can stay warm out in the freaking winter, and it's down to 30 degrees. And below 30 degrees, you're going to have to rely on anybody, the other person in here, heat. But this seats 2, 30 degrees below rated for 30 degrees, down to 30 degrees. And of course, if you got some other clothes on, you got thermals and whatsoever, make sure you got some thermals. See, times are changing, my friends. Times are changing. And we can be cute all we want, like me. But all this is silver, so it's stuff I can sell. Every silver, all silver. Just like the silver I have. Like the silver I carry around every day in my pocket. I carry one every day. How many people you know carry around an ounce of silver in their pocket a day? This is in my pocket every day. Because I never know. Something might happen, and I'll be able to at least get something to eat till I can get where I can get. But this is in my pocket every day. That's not the only thing in my pocket, gentlemen. Let me show you what else is in my pocket. Put that in my pocket. This is my other bag. If I really, really need to get myself in position, also, we have silver. See, when they shut down the banks and you can't get to your bank and get money out, you're going to be assed out. Y'all know I don't use profanity, but ass is what it is. You're going to be assed out. This is in my bag every day. All right? This is 100 grams down to 40 grams because I sold some to my friend to make sure she had some silver in her pocket. Because I'm teaching her. She got a gun now she's in the silver. Y'all know who she is. Then we have 100 grams of silver here. 10 grams a pop. I can break these apart. If I need to barter, break off 10 grams. How much is 10 grams worth? I don't know. But this, I didn't even open up these. These I did open because I want to give somebody else the chance to have some silver in their possession every day they go to work or whatever. Because you never know what's going to happen. Y'all voted for what's going on. A lot of you did. Now I want you crying about it now. Now this is called constitutional silver. Everything in this bag was made before 1964. That means everything in here, these quarters and everything that's in here, are indeed silver, 90%. And actually, this 90% silver, this is a 1963, I think, quarter. Not worth 25 cents. This quarter is probably worth $12 to $15 is what this quarter is worth. It's 90%, $9.99. So technically, if silver is $19 a day, this is 90% silver instead of 99%. This would be worth $11, $12. Because it's silver. This, my friends, along with this, and these silver chains, are in my bag for a reason. So we can walk around now like we cute all day. See, the issue with me is, well, there's no issue with me. I'm cute. I try to be. I try to stay looking nice and dressed. But I'm also in survival mode at all times. I figure I'd bring some real to you with this video. I wasn't going to add survival this at the end. I wasn't going to do that, but I ended up doing it. So we got a S tablet to make sure we stay in touch, which is what I'm using now, which is what I'm doing this video on. A couple phones. And again, if the web is out, then really that's nothing but just a bunch of electronics you just got. But what I also have in my car is a multi-band radio that's crank handle crank. So I need to hear what's going on. I'm stuck somewhere. Internet is down whatsoever. Y'all go crazy if y'all lost internet. Y'all been jumped out off a bridge and you ain't got to worry about what's happening after that because you be gone. You be gone, right? But if you're trying to survive, I got a hand crank radio. It also take batteries too. Crank that bad boy up, tune it to a station. I can find out what's going on. Even if I'm out in the woods trying to survive for 3, 4, 5 days. Only thing I got rid of, I got to get my oatmeal back. I got my own water contamination tubes. I can decontaminate water no matter where it is. I put it in a bottle, decontaminate it, and so on and so forth. These are good. They're cute. They smell good. I lost a lot of people. I had up to 9 people, now I'm down to 2. Because see, the real is real. I'm just trying to give you real. I'm here to help you. I'm not here to be cute and try to sell you fragrances because I didn't make them. I got fragrances back there I did make, but I never even mentioned them to y'all. I never even pull them out. It ain't about that. I like these fragrances. Somebody made them. They're good. But I also want to teach you how to survive. You got to survive. I see you still rich. Thank you, bro. Jay Legit. BlackRock that started investing in blockchain. There you go. Well, I got some BlackRock. So they invest in blockchain. There's more money for me. But just start to survive, man. You got to start thinking about what's going to happen. Because right now, there's a lot of craziness going on. You can't deny it. And again, we wasn't going through this craziness 2.5 years ago. We was all happy. We had peace. All we had was a bunch of hate against a guy who people hated. And you couldn't, if you asked them why do they hate Trump, they couldn't even tell you why. They would just tell you what the news told you to tell you. They say he's a racist. When we know Biden is one of the biggest racists ever. But you haven't told y'all will embrace hate before you embrace love. Now 11:23, gas prices almost $5 again. 2-some years ago, gas was $2.30 when the other guy was there. Now, some of you use the rationales to say, well, in Europe, gas is $7 over there. Well, go to Europe then if you don't pay $7. There's no comparison. See, the party I'm talking about like to use dumb stuff to try to compare dumb stuff because they dumb. Well, you're paying more, so you should be. Okay, good. But the people who run this country are as rich as Trump. Biden, again, has 3 mansions now. He had a pot to piss in 2 years ago. $400,000 don't even make money for you. Trump didn't even take the $400,000 a year. He didn't even take it. Don't even give it to me. Give it to somebody else. This guy took $400,000, took money from China, took money from Ukraine, took money from Russia, him, his son, his brother, and anybody else, and Bobolinsky. Y'all voted for it. Y'all got bamboozled. Let me unbamboozle you. If I don't do anything for you today, let me thank you. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Thank you for being honest too. Even if you voted for Biden, you still my boy. But this is time for you can take this opportunity. Man, there's a lot of people of color. Y'all just don't know because black people, Democrats have threatened people so much that they're scared to admit that they done with Democrats. You can look it up. You can look it up. Look it up, Biden approval rating. So I'm just saying. So there are black folk like myself, but I ain't scared to tell you I can't stand Democrats. I don't like Democrats. I don't mess with them like that. They name callers. They antagonists. That's what they do to get their way. Sort of like what black people do sometimes. Just antagonize. You say something they don't like, they start cussing at you. Or they want to fight you. Or they want to shoot and kill you. They have no rationale, no reason. They can't speak. They can't even articulate Or even just use a sentence that makes sense all the way through. It ain't gonna happen. Because there's no reasoning in people who are destructive. We've been destructive to our people for years. Every time we move into a neighborhood, other people move out. Why? Because you see it. Do you not see it? Do you see when black folk move into a neighborhood that was primarily mixed, they leave. And then after you see them leave, do you see what happened to the neighborhood? So that's why they left. And you know I'm real. You know I'm right. I'm not against my people because I'm mixed. I got a white great-great-great-granddad, so, on my mama's side. So I'm mixed. But I don't care about that. I care about this freaking sleeping bag. I care about my integrity. And I care about what's going on this planet while everybody trying to massage it away and get involved in all this other stuff so they can stay away from what the real is. And then when the real go down and you need some of this and you can't run to YouTube and Twitter and Instagram and post cute pictures and all this stuff and what you got and what you're wearing and what you want to be and why your boyfriend done did you wrong and why you're there and why your titties big and all that stuff, you're going to be hungry and you're going to be dying. And social media won't matter anymore. So let's pray for the best. I pray for the best every day. For everybody, this whole situation, man, I pray for the best. That the heavenly takes over somehow, some way, through me, to a whole bunch of people who knows right from wrong. And we're going to fight to the death. That's why I got guns. But it is what it is, man. You got to defend yourself. You might have guns, but don't think dollars and your gun's going to get you anywhere. Because when the dollar crashes, and it will, because they keep making money out of paper, and you know this, try to ignore it. You can't ignore it. They're making money. Biden boys making money for the rich elites. They're going to have caves to be in when they start a war with Russia. They're going to have a cave to be in. So when that friggin' bomb hits anywhere near anywhere, they're going to be in caves in Denver. There's a couple of places they got caves. And then they got the dude in St. Louis building underground cave condos. You can't going to be there. And if you are in one of them caves, you're going to be playing running games or whatever, Hunger Games, for entertainment for the rich elites while they chilling. If you're even in the cave, or if you're not in the military, the only way you're going to be in that cave, you're going to be being molested, you're going to be being sacrificed, you're going to be a tool for these elites who are trying to destroy this planet because they figure they're going to live forever underneath caves. And the thing about it is most of these crazy elites, they're like in their 80s and 90 years old. Like, what make them think they're going to be around to even see something that they're trying to start come to fruition? They're already 89. The Queen just croaked at 90-something. Some of these kids, the Davos guy, all these guys in their 80s, 90s, freaking Biden 80-something. They're in their 80s, 70, 80 years old. They could pass it down to the younger devils, their kids, who may not even agree with them. And it might be the part to save us. Save us from their parents. Save us from their evil parents. The children, probably, yeah, Dad. Yeah, Ma, I believe in Democrat. I believe in taking over the climate change. All that. I believe in that, Dad. And then as soon as they die, they change the world. And then we can get back to where we should be. This heaven on earth is here. They're trying to take it away from us. There is heaven on earth. You got to find the heaven on earth within yourself. And if you can't find it deep within your heart and deep within yourself, then you're part of the problem. You find the heaven within yourself, you can find the heaven on this planet, you can be prepared for whatever happened, and then you can bring other people up. I hope this video did you good. Fragrances, 6, survival, stock, silver. Man, I don't know what else I can do for you. Show you the cat. I ain't no cat, man. Nico, always sleep. He's knocked out. Turn the camera around. There you go. There you go. Hey! Hey, Rusty. Name of his name. Gunner. Yo, shut up. Stop yelling, dog. So he goes sleep on this doggone scratch pad where he all jumbled up on the scratch pad where he's supposed to scratch his claws and everything. But now look at him. Chilling. on my freaking panda rug. I don't know about him. See y'all later. Bye-bye.